Finally, we arrived at the raised stage area in the gym.
Ah.
This is your secret lab? I guess people don't come here all that often.
Wake up, guys. I'm gonna fall. Go stand by the edge for a sec.
Huh?
Fall? Fall where? Tsubasa shooed us to the edge of the stage, then knelt down and began pulling on a broken floorboard.
You cut off the skipper.
All at once, the board came loose, and then...
Ah.
a hole? Wait, why does this look like the fucking manhole in Deltarune Chapter 3?
Oh wait,
You're insane.
Peeling back that one
You
board
want
at some
to
made a
play?
huge hole disappear in a huge hole appear in the stage.
I happened to find a map of this room when I was fixing the corpse recovery drone program using the workroom computer. Sorry to have kept it a secret all this time. I always wanted a place like this I could have all to myself.
Oh.
No, you made the right call. Now we have somewhere we can talk without worrying about being overheard.
Hope the sponsor doesn't discover it.
I'm gonna warn you, try not to be too shocked by what you see in there.
Yugamu's seen everything, probably.
Yeah, I think Yugamu will be fine, but Takumi, he'd probably freak out.
If you are, try not to scream. It's like an echo chamber down there. Like an echo chamber down there.
Shocked?
Literally.
Scream? What in the world is in this lab?
I don't know if I can explain it all that well. It'll be easier to just show you.
The singularity.
There's a ladder leading down. Come on, before anyone sees us. Come on, before anyone sees
Sure. We followed Tsubasa down the ladder and into the secret basement room. Sure enough, what greeted us at the bottom was something I'd never have imagined. Whoa. The fuck? Oh, this is the
Shit.
escape pod, yeah. I had to
Oh,
hold
the
myself
escape pod,
back
yeah.
from letting out a wordless cry of surprise. Inside the lab was a large machine that looked like some kind of spaceship. This is the escape pod! I'd seen it before, of course, at the end of my first 100 days here. But I never expected to see it here like this.
I was shocked when I first saw it too. I knew it must be the pod you told us about. This place is probably designed to store it safely until it's needed.
Is there any chance you could get it working now?
I thought of that. Oh, but it's locked up tight and there's no way to get in. We could probably force it open, but we can't exactly go into space with a damaged door.
It must have been security measures to stop anyone from using it before day 100. That's the only time we're allowed to leave this school. Well, we can think about the pod later. Let's concentrate on the suit for now. Do you need any machinery from the metal shop? We can go get it for you.
No, I should be fine. There's plenty of gear in here for me to get started.
I looked around the lab. It was full of miscellaneous machines and equipment. Probably stuff Tsubasa had brought in already. There were also a lot of weapons for some reason.
I figured I'd make those and keep them there for emergencies. Just in case we ever need a hole up in here. Figured I'd make those. I set some food supplies in too. Help yourself if you get hungry.
It's a real stronghold down here. You make a perfect HQ for the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
Oh.
So, how are you gonna investigate the suit capabilities? You got any experiments in mind?
You basically want to know how to break through the suit's defenses, right? The fastest way to figure that is to try out a bunch of stress tests and see how it holds up. By testing its resistance to stretching, pressure, elastic, and plastic deformation, we can start getting a better idea of its fracture toughness.
Deformation? Fracture? Some of those terms were lost on me, but at least one of us knew what we were doing. Okay, well, let's get started. Figuring out the suit's weakness is only the first step. Once we've done that, we're taking the sponsor down! We spent the rest of the night testing and analyzing the suit any way we could. Y'all don't get any sleep? You're gonna be so tired. The next morning... Oh boy. I made my way to the leisure lounge, where the sponsor was loafing around as usual.
Takumi Sumino. What are you doing here so early? Did you miss me?
You could say that. I wanted to see you, anyway. Do you have time to talk?
Hardly a respectful attitude to take towards someone in my position. But I'll allow it. You're one of my most accomplished hunters, after all.
Hunter? Me?
No need to
Look
be
at the
modest.
scoreboard.
Just take a look at the results speak for themselves.
The sponsor gestured to one of their bees and brought up a display of the leaderboard.
I honestly didn't expect you to gain this much of a lead so quickly. The advent of a dark horse like yourself makes this game
Shoma's
that
dead.
much more exciting.
At some point, I had made it all the way to number 2 in the rankings.
Because only
Kiriko had been number 1 all this time, but now that she's dead, I was catching up.
You made an impressive contribution to my little game. I was just thinking, you deserve some kind of reward.
A reward, huh? Since we're here, how about you play a game with me?
Very well, if that's what you want. What shall we play? As I said before, I'm grateful to you for becoming such an accomplished hunter. I'm even willing to turn a blind eye if you ever want to... bend the rules a little.
That actually helps a lot, because what I want is a duel to the death. I'm going to fight you, and I'm going to win. And then, I'm ending this stupid game of yours once and for all.
So, it's come to this. Very well. Activate your class armor and Hemo-Anima. Attack me all you want. Your sword is no more threat to me than a blade of grass.
The sponsor clearly didn't consider themselves in any danger. They stood there radiating absolute confidence, knowing that nothing I could do would hurt them.
I am built out of swagger and confidence, Takumi.
Nice of you to be so laid back about it, but I won't be attacking you with my sword. I'll be using... this crossbow! I brought out a crossbow
The fuck?
Tsubasa had made with the Gift-O-Matic. Normally, using a conventional weapon like this would be pointless, especially in an invincible opponent like the sponsor.
Fool! What are you thinking, turning something like that on me? Such insolence would not stand! A hunter should use Hemo-Anima!
Just like that,
know
the
that's
sponsor's
what we
confident
did.
demeanor vanished, and they began to panic.
They know that's
Looks
their
like we were
weakness.
right about the suit's weakness. We performed every kind of stress test we could think of on the spare last night, and we discovered something very interesting.
I knew it! This suit isn't actually all that strong. It'll distort from just a little force, and it's not that much tougher than a regular protective suit. A long knife or something could probably cut through it pretty easily.
Ah.
That doesn't make sense, though. If the suit is that weak, why don't any of our attacks work on it?
Is this spare one a fake, maybe? Is it actually different from the sponsor's one?
No, it's the real thing. The material is the same as what the sponsor wears anyway.
So why is this one so much weaker?
I think it's not weak so much as built for purpose. So much weak.
What do you mean?
Ever since I saw this suit, something about it has been bothering me. It looks like some kind of protective gear. So what is it supposed to protect its wearer from?
Specifically against hemoanima.
Not sure I follow.
Workers at nuclear power plants wear suits to protect themselves from radiation, right? And firefighters have ones to protect against high temperatures, and divers have ones for water pressure. Protective suits are made with specific hazards in mind. Stuff that's only a threat in certain environments and scenarios. Ugh. There are not a lot of use outside of those scenarios. Have you ever felt an actual radiation suit? They're basically paper thin. I think it's the same with this suit. It's designed to protect against one particular threat and nothing else.
Protective gear for a specific threat. I desperately tried to think over what Tsubasa had said and what it could mean. What kind of scenario was this suit built for? Well, that was obvious enough. To protect the sponsor from our attacks. The first time we fought them, we'd attacked with every bit of hemoanima we could muster. But at the end of our assault, the sponsor was still standing, without having taken the slightest bit of damage. It was like our attacks, our hemoanima, had no effect at all. And then it hit me, like a bolt from the blue. I knew what this suit was for. I knew what threat it was guarding against. Of course! This suit is... That suit is designed to repel any and all hemoanima attacks. But the trade-off is that it's weak against regular attacks, isn't it?
You're letting your imagination run wild. I am invincible. Your pitiful intellect cannot hope to understand my power.
The sponsor's voice was calm, but they were clearly shaken. I had no doubt we were right about this.
Hey!
I only wish I noticed it sooner. The suit only blocked hemoanima attacks, not physical ones. It was such a simple weakness, but I could see why I hadn't thought of it until now. Our first encounter with the sponsor had totally demoralized us. We attacked them with everything we had, our very strongest attacks. Not one of them had worked. This person is invincible. It's no use trying to fight them. That was the idea that had been implanted in our heads that day. After sowing that seed of doubt, we all accepted that we had no choice but to do what the sponsor said. But now, we know the truth. Once the trick is exposed, the con artist behind it is finished. Just like this game.
I'm warning you, Takumi. Stand down now and we can forget this ever happened.
This is for my friends! I pulled the trigger and fired off 3 arrows in quick succession. Oh! They pierced the suit and buried themselves in the sponsor's body.
Ah, fuck!
There's no hiding it now. My attack had clearly done some damage. There were holes in the suit now. We weren't dealing with an invincible opponent after all.
We did it! Did you see Hideko? We broke through the sponsor's defenses.
Not bad, Takumi Sumino. I'll confess I didn't think you ever figure out the secret of my suit. For this, at least, I must congratulate you.
So how are you gonna deal with the bees now? Gee, thanks. It's an honor. But it's your death I want, not compliments.
Me? Die? Don't be ridiculous. The game has only just begun.
Dude,
And you're
shoot them
forgetting
with-
something,
shoot them with that
Takumi.
dick
Yeah.
page.
This suit isn't the only weapon I have at my disposal.
Yeah, you forgot about the fucking bees, dude.
I still have
Takumi, you're gonna fucking die.
my bees!
I heard a familiar cacophony of buzzing and beating wings as the bees flew down from the
Just
ceiling.
stab them with the-
They
stab them
sounded
with the
angry.
arrow.
I'd broken a rule after all. I'd injured the sponsor.
Bees? My suit may not be an immovable object, but my bees are as unstoppable a force as ever.
Whack them with an arrow, they'll go
What
right
now,
down.
Takumi Sumino? Do you think you could defend against this?
No, there's nothing I can do about your bees. If they attack now, I'd be riddled with holes and have every last ounce of my blood drained. If they attacked me, that is.
Jump in the pool.
Oh!
That's why I'm tagging in. Good work, Takumi. You played your part beautifully.
But against someone with the proper protection, things wouldn't be so simple.
What? Who are you? Why do you have that suit? Oh wait, you know what? It's me,
Oh, yeah.
Yugamo Omokage. Guess you can't tell because of the voice, huh?
Apparently, the voice changer came as standard with these suits. This one distorted Yugamo's voice to sound just like the sponsors.
We decided to borrow one of your precious suits for a little while. It seemed like the best way to stop me getting turned into a pincushion.
The bees' stingers were powerful, and that much was true. And that was because they'd been augmented with hemoanima.
Despite a tough and grandiose appearance, it doesn't quite have the hardiness to match. The joints snap out of place if you even look at them wrong, and the stinger comes off without much effort as well. It as fragile as life itself.
But it can't be so weak. These bees killed Karada like it was nothing.
Their bodies were likely enhanced by some supernatural means when they were still alive. Supernatural. In other words, hemoanima.
The suits repelled any and all hemoanima attacks. With Yugamo wearing one, the bees were no threat at all.
You and that suit had given us a lot of trouble. Now we're using the same technology to defeat you. You know how it is. What goes around comes around. Insolence! This will not stand! Don't you realize who I am?
You just came in out of nowhere.
I am the one who spreads
Oh my
death
God.
across the planet. The all-seeing, all-knowing Game Master.
This does sound like Eito.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut you off there. We really don't have time to listen to your final monologue.
Guess who also loves monologues?
I'll take it from here, Takumi. Go!
Go in the water.
Right!
Go in the water. The bees can't go in the water.
We both started running. I ran for the door, while Yugamu charged right toward the sponsor. The bees dutifully flew in to protect their master, but all in vain. Yugamu swatted them aside with one swipe of his arm, killing them instantly.
His
The
stretchy
suit made him
arm.
the worst possible opponent for them to go up against. Finally, Yugamu reached the sponsor. And then, he opened his clenched fingers to reveal he was holding something.
What's
that?
Football.
I can't believe it is a fucking shot football!
All it takes is one little hole to render protective gear practically useless.
I swear to God.
So the first thing we need to do is open a hole in the sponsor suit. Any one of these range weapons should be enough to do that.
Right. If the suit is weak against physical damage, a gun should do the trick. I'm no marksman, though. Probably more likely to hit my target with something like a crossbow.
What to say is Torn, the sponsor won't be immune to cryptoglobin attacks anymore. That's where this comes in. Stuff this bomb in the hole.
Oh, it's a bomb.
Burn to a crisp.
I'm
It's
gonna
about to help
sacrifice
a tiny
himself.
mechanical sphere.
This baby's filled with undying flames. All it needs is a
Aw,
little impact to
yeah.
detonate it.
Uh,
It's basically a downgrade version of the one we used on Veshness. But I could only make one, so we only get one shot at this.
If one of these bombs could destroy Veshnus, it could destroy anyone. That included the sponsor, whoever they really were. We had our plan. All that was left was to assign roles and iron out the details. Tsubasa would stand ready with a fire extinguisher outside the leisure lounge in case anything went wrong. I'd use the crossbow to puncture a hole in the sponsor's suit, and Yugamo would be the one handling the most dangerous part of the plan, actually detonating the bomb. Are you sure about this, Yugamo? You'll have to get really close to the sponsor to put the bomb in the hole to put the bomb in their suit in the first place. If anything goes wrong, you'll be left wide open.
Don't worry about that. I'm really good at ramming stuff in holes that look maybe too small to fit.
Okay, buddy. I'm trying to be serious here. I'm going to have to ask you to stick to the matter at hand.
He is.
Sure thing, Takumi. Or you could be the one sticking it to me if you prefer. You know me, I swing both ways.
Bisexual? In spite of his usual devil-may-care attitude, I could tell Yugamo was serious. His fists were clenched tight.
Wow,
He was determined to end this game.
Kodaka really knows his audience. Freaky bisexual.
Freaky bisexual. Even if it meant risking his own life killing the sponsor, he was prepared to do whatever needed to be done.
Get away! Don't you dare touch me with those filthy hands!
It's gotta be Ato, dude! No one else says that! No one else fucking says that! Undaunted, Yugamo grabbed hold of the sponsor.
No one bothered to check the morgue all this time.
He slipped the miniature bomb into the hole in the suit, and then... one little hit, and the undying flames enveloped the sponsor's entire body.
Oh fuck, I'm on fire.
Our tormentor writhed in pain, convulsing like a crazed dancer.
Sounds like me burning those zombies in Half-Life.
At some point, the sponsor's vocal cords must have burned away. They weren't screaming anymore, just making hollow choking noises.
Dog, die already.
Even with the flames eating away at every fiber of their being, the sponsor held on to life for as long as they could. But finally... Huh? They let out one last unnatural, almost inhuman scream. The flames still licking at their body, they collapsed onto the floor.
Rip Bozo.
Tsubasa and I stepped back into the lounge, and we stood there with Yugamo, watching the sponsor burn. We didn't want to risk taking our eyes off them in case they suddenly came back to life somehow. Fear rooted us to the spot. We had to be sure. We needed to see this person die.
They're really dead now, aren't they?
Yeah, no one could possibly survive that.
Except a zombie. Then we really won. We won. The moment I said the words, it suddenly felt a lot more real. We'd taken down the invincible sponsor and ended the invader hunt! Oh, hey everybody, what the fuck?
Shoma, your name was blurred. Your name was fucking blurred out.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was grayed. No, it was grayed out. That means he should.
No, it's only because of the. It's because of the text box that it looked that way.
No, it wasn't.
Because it was in front of the text box.
No, it wasn't a text box. It was literally like grayed out.
No, I looked at it and it was blue. It was just covered by the text box. Hiroko was down at the bottom. Then it was Karada, but then it was Shoma. And his was
I
still
know
blue.
what I saw, Neo.
Okay, whatever you say.
You're colorblind. Shut up.
I'm not.
Yo, what the hell is all this noise in here? We heard a voice shouting, "Gia!" or something. It sounded like nails on a chalkboard.
There was an explosion too.
The others all came running in. The sponsor's death cries must have echoed all throughout the school.
Takumi! Tsubasa! What are you guys doing? Get over here!
That's right! You have to get away from the sponsor! Oh, they think that Yugama's the sponsor. Oh, of course, with Yugama wearing the suit, they think he's the sponsor.
Hey guys, you picked the perfect time to join us. Come warm yourselves by the fire. Fire? But it looks like there's a person in there.
Did you incinerate one of our friends for your sick entertainment? It has gone far enough! It is time for the Holy Jumanji sword to cut you down!
Wait, Kiyoshika! I don't think that's a sponsor. It's Yugamu!
Huh? Now you mention it, he does sound like him. What's the deal? What's going on here? If Yugamu's a sponsor, and a sponsor's Yugamu, then who the heck am I?
Takumi Tsubasa! You got something explaining to do! If that's Yugamu in the suit, where did the real sponsor go?
Just stay calm, okay?
There's no
I'll
time.
explain everything. I took everyone through what our team had been doing. Starting with me, Yugamu, and Hideko forming our secret alliance. And how Hideko somehow knew a way for us to get our hands on a spare version of the suit the sponsor wore. That first mission had succeeded, but at the cost of Hideko's life. Then Tsubasa joined the alliance and figured out the suit's weakness, allowing us to put this plan into action. So you see, you don't have to worry about scores or executions anymore. It's over! We won! I thought they'd all be happy to hear about this. We just freed them from the life and death struggle we've been in since this game began, after all. What's the matter, guys?
Is it really over though? Are you doubting us now? The sponsor was so strong before, it's hard to believe you killed them just like that. Oh my god!
Hey, I'll wait and see it happen for ourselves.
You don't think we're lying to you, do you?
No, that's not it. It's just...
More like, all this is happening so fast, and we weren't there for so much of it. It didn't feel real, you know?
I was the one who was supposed to avenge Lady Kurara.
Well, this is not the reaction I was expecting.
You're not.
I'm not asking for a victory party or anything, but you can at least relax now. The sponsor's gone.
You're just a figurehead.
Well, this is a real mood killer. You guys are gonna need some time, huh? Let's call it here for the day. You can always accept your praise and adulation later.
Does that mean that with the sponsor dead, would the system turn off? The game system turn off?
Yeah, because
I
he
don't
was the
know.
one. He was like
I'm assuming so, yeah.
every time like
Yeah,
someone like at the bottom, it was like wrap up day. He would like kill them personally. So
Yeah.
Oh.
With things still feeling awkward between us and the other teams, we went our separate ways, and I returned to my room. And the bees were the things keeping score, but now that they're pretty much destroyed.
No one bothered to look at check the identity.
I mean,
I know, they didn't bother.
the body's probably charged by now, so it doesn't matter.
True. But I swear to God, it had to be Eito. Nobody else says get your filthy hands off me like fucking Eito does. The morning announcement played just as I got back into my room. Yeah, I guess I should get some rest. I mumbled to myself vaguely and practically threw myself at the bed. The moment my head hit the pillow, I felt a gratifying sense of accomplishment welling up inside me. We did it, Hideko. We defeated the sponsor. All thanks to you. My grief from losing Hideko hadn't gone away, but now I knew that she hadn't died in vain. The others would come around, and they just needed some time to process it. No more turning against each other. No more killing game. We can finally be a real team again. Maybe even friends. Comforted by that thought, I closed my eyes. From here on, we'd all live a fun, peaceful life. That was how I wanted the rest of our 100 days here to go. just like the better times we had last time around. Maybe we could hold another barbecue party.
And Eito
No,
won't
Eito.
ruin it.
Or a festival.
And Eito won't ruin it.
Maybe we could all go down to the beach together. That would be a nice change of pace.
And Eito
No, Eito.
won't ruin it.
Still imagining all those different possibilities, I felt myself drifting off to sleep.
And Eito won't ruin it.
Uh-oh. Huh? But then my doorbell started ringing. A visitor? At this hour? I really don't feel like getting out of bed right now. I decided to pretend I hadn't heard. Whoever it was and whatever they wanted, it could wait. My dreams were calling me.
Harumi.
It is probably Darumi. She's probably furious that the game ended. Alright, I'm coming.
She's gonna.
I dragged my tired body out of bed and
She's gonna
stumbled
shank
over to the door.
Shank him herself.
I opened it and... Oh, hey!
Oh.
No, it's you. Yugamu, what are you doing here? Please don't tell me you want to hold another meeting. Can we do it tomorrow?
Sorry, Takumi. I think it might be a little soon for us to be celebrating. What?
Oh, boy. Huh? What does that mean? The sponsor's dead. We made sure of that. 3 of us had stood and watched the master of the killing game burned away to ashes. There was absolutely no way they could still be alive.
The sponsor's dead, alright.
Oh.
But the bees are a different story.
So they didn't get rid of all of them.
While we were fixated on watching the sponsor die, they all flew off. Some of them might still be lurking in the school somewhere.
But now the sponsor's not here to control them anymore. Wouldn't they just leave?
The thing about bees is, they don't like to change their habits all that much.
Habitat.
We're better off getting rid of them here and now so they don't start building nests and breeding.
Great, so now we're exterminators? I wish I could put the job off until later, but I know I never forgive myself if someone got hurt because of those bees. Alright, I guess we should look for them. How are we going to do this?
I'll handle the schoolyard and the room on the first floor. You take the second and the third. If you ever even the tiniest hint of buzzing, get out of there and come find me. I'll put on the suit and take him out.
Yagama stole the protective suit Hiruko again for us, but at least with that around, there was no danger of the hemoanima augmented insects killing us. With that, Yugamu and I set out to check the campus for bees. I shouldn't just wander around at random. I'll see if everyone's okay and ask if they've seen anything first.
Oh, Takumi! Perfect timing!
For what?
Kiyoshika had something she wants to say to you. Don't you, Kiyoshika?
Now somebody pushed Kiyoshika forward.
They're talking me. For avenging Lady Kurata's death, and for my rudeness up until now, that is to say, I'm...
Kiyoshika trailed off, unable to look me in the eye. An awkward silence stretched out between us.
Sorry, Takumi. I think Kiyoshika needs more time to get her head together. She wants to apologize to you, but she's not sure how or where to start.
It's fine. She really doesn't have to apologize. It's all in the past now.
It's nice of you to say that, but this is something she needs to do before we can put it behind us. Just give her a little more time, okay?
Sure, whatever you need. You know where to find me. After that awkward phase where they were calling me the Grim Reaper, I was finally back to being able to talk to Nozomi and Kiyoshika normally again. I found myself getting a little choked up. All that hard work defeating the sponsor had been so worth it.
No mask! No mask! No mask!
When I'm eating my... I'm eating. Alright. Eva sat in her cage, still looking as dejected as I'd left her earlier. She's probably still in shock at not being allowed her mask back. Whoa! Well, what was that all about?
Takumi, thank you so much for taking down that scumbag who killed Kurata! I'm so happy the tears of joy just won't stop coming! Yeah! You're my absolute hero now! Best wrestler ever! You're the Hall of Famer, no question! That was you got
I'm not a wrestler, though. Oh well, it is nice to see you're so happy. Hey, Moko, we're checking to see if any of the sponsors' bees are still... Moko?
Rick-a-rack, a firecracker, fist bump! Ah! Everybody hustle! Whoa! Victory!
That's probably alright.
Yeah, Moko might be a little too happy. I don't think I'll get any useful information out of her.
Sweet! Sweet!
Excuse me.
Victory, yeah!
Sponsor hasn't shown up here all day. Yeah, because he's dead. Level with me, Takumi. Were you serious? Did you really kill that bastard?
Partially.
Yeah, I didn't do it alone, though.
What do you mean partially?
Yugamu,
He's dead.
Tsubasa, and even Hideko. They all put their lives on the line to make this plan a success. And now the sponsor is gone. We don't have to compete against each other anymore. Loosen up, Takemaru. You're allowed to be happy the invader hunt is over.
You idiot. I got no right to be happy at a time like this.
What do you mean?
I'm so damn pathetic. I pushed you away, talk all that shit about you being shady, then went ahead and let you do all the hard work and save our asses. For real. I hate myself so much. I wish I could just drop dead.
Don't say that! You survived the killing game! Your life is precious!
What's so precious about life you gotta live in shame? Sorry, man, I can't be around you right now. Don't tell me he's gonna commit suicide. Hey, sorry about all that stuff. I'll find a way to make it up to you. Why is this timeline just kicking Takemaru while he's fucking down?
Poor Takemaru. His eyes downcast, Takemaru slowly trudged away. You really don't need to do that.
Aw, Shuma.
Where he at?
No, you don't have to die! I mean, he probably was staying in his room also so no one else would die.
There it is.
Maybe it was deliberate.
Thank you, 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 thank you!
Whoa, what's with you all of a sudden?
If you hadn't ended the killing game, I would have been the one getting executed at the end of this round. By defeating the sponsor, you saved my life, Takumi. I never got the chance to say thank you this morning, so now I have to make it up for that. You've given an insignificant dust bunny like me a second chance at life. I'm eternally grateful.
It's okay, Shoma. Really. I mean, this was a victory for all of us. By the way, have you seen any of the sponsors' bees around today?
Thank you, 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 thank you!
Doesn't look like I'm going to get any useful information out of him.
What? Spotted bees are still alive?
I only said they might be. I'm hoping we're wrong, but we have to make sure. Can you think of anywhere they might be able to hide Tsubasa?
Honestly, I don't know if this is relevant, but since you're asking... I did hear some weird noises coming from that room on the first floor. You know, the one with the strange machines.
Ah.
What kind of noises exactly? Huh.
It almost sound like people talking. There's no way someone would be hiding out in a creepy place like that, right? You know what? It was probably just my imagination. It didn't sound anything like bees anyway.
The room with the strange machines. It's probably nothing, but maybe I'll check it out just in case. Here you go. Pretty wet, buddy. Here you are.
Huh?
You're still here, Yugamu? Aren't you going to search the first floor?
Ah.
Also, I've noticed that Darumi is worryingly absent.
I thought I'd check out their room before I start.
Oh.
She's still out cold.
Oh.
You know, slumbering like an enchanted
Alright.
princess.
Makes sense.
Ah.
I forgot about that. I guess she must have taken a lot of damage fighting that commander.
Ah.
Yeah, not just physical damage either.
Yeah, she's probably really fucking hurt right now.
She did murder
Yep.
the only person she ever cared about with her own two hands, after all.
That sucks. Right, there was no other way out of that situation. Darumi still killed Hiruko. Maybe she was in shock, but staying unconscious to avoid dealing with the guilt and pain of that act.
I
don't know why I added a button there.
I got to wonder what effect Iruko's crypto program is going to have on Darumi going forward. It's gonna be a real blast finding out.
What?
Everybody seems to be okay, but I didn't get any hints about the bees. The closest thing would be what Tsubasa told me about that room. She said she heard people talking inside. Maybe the bees buzzing and wing beats just sounded like voices through the door? I made my way to the weird room to check it out, just in case. What I saw there was... There's multiple!
No.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Believe. The strange sound behind the door wasn't bees. It was a sponsor who was supposed to be dead. And there were two of them. How? How are they still alive? If I don't stop them, the killing game will start all over again. I can't fight them alone. Go find Yugamu first. I quickly rolled around, running for the exit. However... Uh-oh.
No, the fuck
No! I was suddenly tackled and pinned to the floor.
It's me, sponsor number 2, Among Us.
I can't let them kill me! If I let them run loose in the school, more of my friends will end up dead. I need to get away and tell everybody they're here. No!
They're clones.
I felt a sharp pain in my nape. Did I get injected with something? As soon as I felt it. Fuck. My vision turned hazy. My consciousness started to fade.
My palms were sweaty,
No.
my knees were
I
weak.
can't pass out now.
Spaghetti.
Everyone will die. We have nothing to do with the invader hunt. I heard someone mutter those words near my ear. Or at least, I thought I did.
Oh?
Huh? Oh, Eepy boy. Oh boy. The plot thickens.
We have nothing to do with
Day
the invader
32!
No time skip. No. At least it's not
My
day
back hurts.
42.
For some reason, my bed feels really hard today. Did I fall out of bed at some point and spend the rest of the night on the floor? No. This isn't my room. I opened my eyes and looked around. I was in the room with the weird machines. What am I doing in here? Why was I waking up in a creepy place like this? I had no reason to be here, did I? Wait, now I remember. Yugamu asked me to help look for the bees. My memory is coming back now. We were looking around the school, making sure the sponsor's insect minions weren't still lurking somewhere. but I couldn't remember anything after I came into this room. It was all blank. Somebody else in here? Did they attack me? If anyone or anything had reason to attack me, it would be the bees. Was I one of the people responsible for their master's death? I was one of the people responsible for their master's death after all. Maybe they wanted revenge. But if that's what happened... Yugamu! Tsubasa! The bees could be after them as well. I dashed out of my room in a panic. I ran all over the school looking for my friends. I checked both their rooms, all the classrooms, the library, and then finally... Tsubasa! Yugamu! You're okay! I've been looking for you everywhere! I opened the door to the cafeteria to see the two of them sitting there, eating and talking like nothing was wrong.
What's up, Takumi? You're sweating like crazy!
Oh.
Yeah, you look more excited than a bitch in heat.
Jesus. They were both fine. I've been worried over nothing, thank goodness.
You look more excited than a bitch in heat. Damn.
Sheesh, don't scare me like that.
I think we should be the ones saying that to you. I think we should be the ones... Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well join the strategy meeting. Yugamu and I were just talking about how to organize our search for the QB liquid.
Huh?
The what? What are you talking about?
The QB liquid. Come on, you can't have forgotten already.
Huh?
Forgotten? I never even heard of this stuff before.
For real?
Well,
I explained it to you this morning!
What?
This morning? But we were fighting the sponsor this morning.
No, you weren't. That was yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh yeah, he slept. Something wasn't right here. We got the spare suit yesterday, and then this morning we defeated the sponsor.
Hey, Takumi, what day do you think this is?
Huh? It's day 31 of...
32, Takumi. Day
Huh?
32.
No, that couldn't be right.
At least
If
it's not
today
day-
was day 32, that would mean I spent the entire day lying unconscious in that weird room.
Maybe you got concussion. You did hit your head pretty hard.
I did? When did that happen?
You know, yesterday, that's day 31. You tripped and hit your head.
I don't remember that at all. Was it while I was looking for the bees? So what happened with the bees? Did you find any nests or hives anywhere?
Nope, not a single one. Guess I was just being paranoid. Takumi, do you really not remember?
Sorry, I don't remember a thing.
You're acting pretty strange back then. Maybe the damage is worse than we thought.
You should take it easy today. It might come back to you once you rest up a little.
Sure. This whole thing still didn't make much sense to me, but I did like they said and spend the rest of the day in my room.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when... Well, then.
Time to go to bed. It's now the night of day 32. I'm missing a whole day's worth of memories. I know I'm not going to get them back just by thinking hard, but still, this is unsettling. What if I wake up with even more gaps in my memory tomorrow? When I think about it that way, I'm kind of scared to go to sleep. Why is this weird stuff still happening? We'd overcome one ordeal only to be faced with another right after. And here I thought beating the sponsor meant our luck was starting to turn. No, being negative about it won't help me now. I gave my cheeks a light slap and took a deep breath to get myself together. If I let a little something like this get me down, we'll never make it to day 100. I have to stay strong. I need to be prepared to put everything on the line for my friends, just like Kiriko did.
Putting it all on the line. 100 line.
Putting it all on the line.
Bing bong ding dong.
Up and Adam troops, time to ride. Get prepared. Be ready to give your.
Day 33, huh?
We have a lot of stuff to discuss when Mass gets back.
Mass is gonna... Mass is gonna be going through a fucking drug trip as we retell everything that he's missed. Because he's missed most of the coming-of-age routes, and now he's missing all this shit with the killing game. I felt as if to reassure myself as I got up. Yesterday was day 32. Today is day 33. I'm missing spots in my memory. Maybe it was only a temporary thing after all.
Don't worry, he'll
A relief. I was afraid we were going to have a new string of weird incidents on our hands.
You can watch it.
Hopefully now I can have a nice quiet day. But no sooner had that thought crossed my mind when...
Intruder alert.
Oh, hi there.
Intruder alert. Defense.
You haven't had a battle in a while.
Yeah. An attack? So early in the morning, too! I knew it! It looks worse than ever. I scrambled out of bed and made my way to the war room as fast as I could.
Hey, Takumi!
Takumi. Takumi.
Takemaru and Kiyoshika were already there when I got to the war room. They both averted their eyes when they saw me.
I've been waiting to apologize all this time, but I didn't know where to start.
By selecting someone from the group, I wanted to have that person save them. It was no wonder they felt awkward, but not for long. Apologize? For what? I don't remember you doing anything you need to apologize for. I decided to let the whole thing go. The past was the past. There's no sense lingering on it or holding grudges now. I just wanted us to focus on the present and forge a better future together.
Huh? You sure you don't want any payback? I treated you like crap and you didn't deserve any of it. You're not just gonna forget about all that, are you?
Huh?
I already have. It's in the past. All I remember is that Takemaru Yakisuji is the kind of guy who'll do whatever it takes to protect his friends. That's all I need to know. I meant it too. It hadn't been much fun for me, but Takemaru had only been trying to keep the others safe, in his own way.
You're a real stand-up guy, Takumi.
Faith, your heart is larger than the ocean itself. You could be king of the pirates someday, Sir Takumi.
Oh my god,
is that
shut
One
the
Piece?
fuck up, yeah!
Takumi, I know everyone's doing it, but I want to apologize too. I'm sorry for treating you so coldly back when the invader hunt began.
I got a new...
I felt terrible about it ever since.
I got a new boyfriend now. His name's Yugamu.
Guys, seriously, it's okay. Forget about it.
I agree. I had quite enough of this Saccharin. Oh. I agree. I had quite enough of this saccharine sweet sentiment for one day. We're all friends again. Can we just leave it at that?
Special Defense Unit! Best friends in the world!
You two are pretty mean to Takumi too, you know?
Oh,
That's just how they are. Not even Ironclaw can get them to apologize if they don't want to.
I really didn't care about what happened before. We were a real team again, and that's what mattered. We were friends and allies, all of us together.
Sorry to bring the mood down, but should we do something about the invaders? They've advanced a pretty long way already.
Ah!
Ah!
Everyone.
Ah! Ah!
Oh!
Huh?
Yeah, you cut off there.
I totally forgot!
There we go.
Come on, everyone. Let's get out there! We hurried onto the battlefield and began their first offensive battle we fought in a while.
Where we can be revived.
Boy, am I happy to see this animation again.
No Hiruko, no Gaku, no Darumi yet. Maybe you should use her more. Darumi. No Kurara. No Kurara.
I just saw a really funny post. I'll put it in muted.
What?
It better be funny, or I'm gonna be disappointed.
Look at it. It's really good.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I have to fight now.
Oh, we can't skip this one. Something new is gonna happen.
Ready when you are. Take that!
Yep.
Got it!
I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Let's do this!
Impact stab!
Alright!
Take that dodgeball thing when you're at it.
Mhm.
They
Alright,
can't
alright.
move.
it's my turn!
It doesn't matter, our health is gonna get regen anyway.
Pulverize him!
Let's give it to him. Let's do this. Let her rip. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Let us begin.
Let us
Flash!
Slash!
2 arms! Banzai! I've got you!
I got you.
Oh, good!
Oh, good.
Ha!
Great. Emo's gonna get jumped like a motherfucker.
Oh, so are they!
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm beat!
Help them out.
I need a round hole!
Okay, okay! Out of the way, pest!
Hey, also
Here
got rid of
goes.
our status effect. Nice.
Yeah.
Try this on your size!
Baby
All
mode.
too easy!
Let us begin.
Baby more.
Oh, believe me.
Nen! 2 arms! Yeah! Onward! Flash! My apologies!
I'm good to go. Stinks, doesn't it? I can't wait. I'm good to go. Experiment time.
Experiment time!
I've got this. Take that! Got it!
It's my turn!
It's my turn, bitch!
Hold on, I might as well do this. Whoops.
Tag me in!
No.
Bring it on! My muscles are singing! Just ring that bell! Boom! Moko wins again!
Let's freaking go!
Leave it to me!
Leave it with me.
How's this?
Watch us as we commit to this.
Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move. Experiment time.
Leave it to me. Here goes! Bring it on! Smash! Pulverize him!
Let's do this! Ha! Knocked it out of the park! Full throttle! Yeah!
I'll do my best! Taking the shot! I can't move.
Leave it to me.
Yeah!
I can't wait.
Let's go! Here!
It's weird, but I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger.
It must be from all the fighting we did during the hunt. It feels like they're moving in slow motion now.
I'm better than ever, too. Oh, the way I am now, I feel like I could pull off some high-flying lucha moves.
That sponsor just made us stronger! What a dumbass!
Don't get carried away, guys. We've got an even stronger enemy approaching. Odds are it's a commander.
Whoop. Yep, it's fucking Atomac.
How infuriating. How dare that bitch push me around.
she think I am? The great Adamantium, the paragon of hatred! You're all going down!
It's him! That's the commander that killed Hideko. That makes this our big chance to avenge her. Can't wait to get into it.
This guy's going down. I won't stand by and let him escape this time.
Well, time to bum rush to that.
All we could do before was force him to retreat. But we're not going to lose this time. If we all work together, no one can beat us.
Let's do this, everyone. For Hideko!
Coming for you!
Oh, I was hoping you were on Takumi's side. Never mind.
We can use the Kyoshika strat.
Yep.
Oh yeah, true.
Onward! Power flows through me. 2 arms!
Get over here.
Banzai!
You're far enough so he won't hit you, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let us begin. This should hinder them. Leave it to me. Nen!
I hope you like this. I
I've
call
got
it
2
the,
arms!
being a little bitch shred.
Let us begin. Flash! Leave it to me. Hiya! 2 arms! Flash! Onward! This is my true power!
Ouch.
Enough.
Oh, I still have one. Oh well. Let me get in there.
Oh, we could have sniped him.
I mean, I think it's not enough range. Yeah, it's not enough
Use the other,
range.
use the energy sniper.
No, because that's only...
I'm ready.
We have to move her for that, and I don't want to do that. Oh, wait.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, it doesn't do much damage. Oh, well.
I mean, it's not like him mad. We got a bum rusher anyway, again.
You know.
Ow. Ooh. Ow.
I just don't
Ow.
have the strength.
Ow.
Tired.
Ow.
Exhausted.
Ow. 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 Ow, my head. Ow. 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 My
Beat.
Anyway, you're dead, kiddo.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open!
Hold on, I can...
Onward! Let's put this to use. Let us begin. Yeah! Onward! Flash! Leave it to me. You've left yourself open! Let us begin. Banzai! Onward! This is my true power! I'm burnt out!
I'll do my best. Here goes.
I just don't have the strength.
So tired.
Hey,
Feeling weaker.
Strength! Wait!
he'll never do that.
That was They caught me off.
So Dead by Daylight just downloaded and I retained all my progress.
Not half bad.
The OCD.
Let's see you handle this!
I got sloppy! I think it gets bad around like technology and like data transfers and stuff.
Try and dodge this. I'm all set.
Anyway.
How's this?
You're pretty good.
Kyoshika! Kyoshika! Kyoshika!
Nah, Kako got the final blow.
Oh.
S for Shrimple.
We beat the commander. Now we just gotta finish him off.
This is a revenge killing, right? Why don't we take our time and really make it hurt?
This is for Hirako.
I say we present his body as an offering at Hiruko's grave. I think she'd like that.
No way! She doesn't want that kind of baggage hanging over her when she's in heaven.
Are you crazy or just stupid? None of your kind will ever enter heaven.
It seems the varlet still has life enough to talk back to us.
Damn filthy invaders! Treating me like this. I hope you all rot in hell for eternity.
What?
Is that Yugamu's voice actor?
It might be. They say they reuse voice actors for the commanders. And you want to know the funniest thing?
What?
So, you want to know who Nigo shares a voice with?
Veshness.
Veshness, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The most, like, stark contrast you could ever get.
When Nigo says stop and then says stop it in serious mode is Veshness.
Lay a finger on me, and I'll rip your throats out with my bare teeth.
Real sore loser, aren't you? But you didn't hold back against Hiroko. How's it feel to be on the other side of that?
Repent for our friend's death with your life, vile fiend.
Go ahead, Takumi. Finish him.
Huh?
You want me to do it?
This will wipe out the final insult to Hiruko's memory. You're clearly the best man for the job.
Yeah. I think that's what she would want too.
Tear him apart, Mr. Sumino.
Okay.
Somehow I felt like they wouldn't let me say no. I took a step closer to Adamaku.
Damn it. Damn it. I told you to stay away from me!
When I killed him and avenged Hiroko, the invader hunt would finally be well and truly over. My next strike would put an end to this dark, desperate chapter in our lives.
This will end it all.
But just as I was about to bring my sword down...
Uh-oh.
I heard a sound that couldn't possibly be real. Not here, not now.
No!
And then it finally happened. The bees are gonna steal our kill! Damn it! A huge swarm of bees appeared, gathering in the air above Adamaku.
Why is it always happening?
They keep stealing our kills. First Veshness, and now these fucking bees! Are we sure Veshness isn't one of the sponsors? A moment later, they attacked, draining every last ounce of his blood with their razor-sharp stingers. Now just a blackened husk, his body fell lifelessly to the ground. For a moment, I was so shocked I couldn't speak. How could this be happening?
Why are the bees here again?
Naturally, it's because I am alive and well.
Oh.
I turned around at the sound of the voice. Standing there was...
Not quite as satisfying as Kurara Osuzuki's, but this commander's cryptoglobin is sweet nectar all the same.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Where was Shoma?
Wounds have healed. I've made a complete...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
How did we not
can you still
notice? How did we not notice his absence?
I don't know.
Indeed. My body was burned to ashes until not a single piece of me remained. But you overlooked something, Takumi Sumino. That was only one of my bodies.
Multiple bodies. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shit! With the suit, I happen to have some spares set aside.
Suddenly, figures in the strange suits were everywhere. There were at least 10 sponsors standing on the battlefield now. Is this a dream? No. More like a nightmare.
Takumi Sumino, your plan to eliminate me, that is, was truly ingenious. In recognition for your courage and cunning, I'll overlook your breach of the rules. Anything for an accomplished hunter like yourself.
No, this can't be happening. It took so much work just to beat one of them, and now there's this many.
Ah, damn it.
It's an illusion. They must be shadow clones or after images.
You're welcome to test that theory. But don't blame me if you meet the same fate as Kurata O Suzuki.
None of us made a move. Instinctively, we knew we had no chance. If we tried to attack any of the sponsors, we'd be killed on the spot.
So why did you pretend to be dead? Were you just playing with us?
I knew giving you a taste of hope would make your despair that much more intense. Do you see now how futile
It is
it is
Monokuma
to
from a
defy
different
me?
universe,
But
dog.
why are you only showing yourself again now? We worked so hard to defeat that commander. Stealing the fruits of our labor is adding insult to injury.
You misunderstand me. I only absorbed his cryptoglobin temporarily to ensure it's distributed fairly.
What?
Distributed?
Such a mighty prize should be reserved for only the most excellent of my hunters. I will split this commander's cryptoglobin among the top 3 players. In first, Darumi Amamiya. Second, Takumi Sumino. And third, Yugamu Omikage. These 3 alone will receive the reward. Accept it now!
The sponsor's words, one of the bees flew over to me.
Bees?
It dropped my prize, a weird vial of red liquid, at my feet.
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not here. Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating. She is a talented hunter too, after all. This game wouldn't be nearly so interesting without her.
The killing game is still going on. I thought we ended it.
So sorry to quash your short-lived joy, but the Invader Hunt will continue. There are still 2 days until the end of the first round. I encourage you lower-ranked hunters to make a special effort during that time.
He's
Of course,
talking with,
the
like...
rest of you can't afford to get complacent either.
He's talking,
That's
like, with
just how this game works.
Monokuma inflictions, I just realized.
The sponsor's laugh echoed across the desolate battlefield. The defensive battle was over, but the invader hunt was back on. With our lives once again at the mercy of the rankings, it felt like a truly hollow victory. After the battle, we returned to the school and met up in the cafeteria. We needed to discuss what we were going to do next.
Huh? So basically the hunt is back on like nothing ever happened. Yay!
I think the sponsor would come back. A villain like that has no right rising from the dead.
Oh, there's just 2 more days of the first round left.
And when it ends, the person in last
You gotta get
place
on
will
that
be
mindset,
executed.
Choma!
The killing game wasn't over. The sponsor had multiple bodies, making them effectively immortal. Now that we knew that, any hope we might have built up had been replaced with despair.
There, sister dearest. Don't worry, your dear brother will protect you. Even if I have to sacrifice everything to do it. Damn it! This whole thing is bullshit! I can't believe the sponsor played us like that!
All that despair and frustration needed an outlet, and the target Takemaru settled on was himself. Oh.
Yo, Takumi, the hell's going on here? You told us the sponsor was dead!
Sorry, I'm just as surprised as you guys. I don't think any of us expected the sponsor to have multiple bodies.
You say you didn't know? Don't lie to me, man! You and that bastard were... Really, Takemura? For real, dog? What the fuck?
Just the immediate heel turn. Oh my god.
You and that bastard were working together this whole time, weren't you? Like, what is this logic you're saying, dog?
What? That's crazy! Of course we haven't!
Then why are you the only one who got prizes from your team? That... You sure that wasn't some kind of payment for going along with the sponsor's act?
No! Why would you even think that? I never betray you guys!
You still took that little handout without any kind of protest. Almost like you already knew what was coming. Oh my
Dude,
god.
like we had any room to fucking argue! With 10 of them! And bees!
What do you want us to do?
Personal rankings for this round.
What do you want us to do? Just reject the offer and get fucking murdered?
You told us the game was over, so none of us been earning points over the last couple of days.
Oh my god.
Your position is just as strong as before, while we lost any chance to catch up to you.
Huh?
You get to survive to the next round, while your partner, the sponsor, gets to mess with us. It's a win for both of you. I can't believe we let you fool us like this. It's the same fucking thing like happened last time. In the last timeline.
You're talking to me. All this time, you colluded with our enemy? You betrayed us all! I'll have your head for this! I'll have your head for this! Don't do it, Kyushika! Don't do it, Kyushika!
Put your sword away!
Exactly! Thank you, Tsubasa!
Innocent! How many times are you going to make the same mistake?
Hey, I tried to trust Takumi. He's legit saved my life, you know? But I gotta look at the bigger picture here. Every time I put my trust in him, something bad happens! First Gaku died, then Kurara, then the Invader Hunt started. Then right when it looked like we were out of the woods, suddenly the game's back on and we're in the last place? All that can't just be a coincidence. What am I supposed to think?
Takemaru glared at me like I was the absolute scum of the earth.
You really are, Jinx. No, you're worse than that. You're like the Grim Reaper. Nothing good ever comes from being around you. So do us all a favor and stay away from us!
When I heard the anger in his voice, I knew my dream was over.
Scum.
Making it to day 100 with everyone working together as a team. That would never happen now.
That's all I gotta say to you. From here on, we're enemies. Don't come talking to me like we're still friends.
Hey!
Ima, Kako, let's go! We gotta earn some points and get ahead of those guys while we still can.
Takemaru stormed out of the cafeteria, taking the twins with him.
Now it's come to this. I must retreat to the mountains. I'll undergo intense training and unlock the power I need to strike down every one of those accursed sponsors.
Yoshika, no!
Can't go out there alone! Please let me come with you!
Nozomi's team hurried away as well, leaving just me and my only 2 friends in the world. For real. Thank God you have some sense, Tsubasa.
Yeesh, what's with those guys? Only for some dumb prize Takumi didn't even ask for?
They can't help it. This game made them paranoid. Everything seems suspicious of them now. It's like we're in a Danganronpa or something. Even a little vital of cryptoglobin.
Yagama was right. All they wanted was to get rid of the Grim Reaper in their midst. The vial was just a convenient excuse for them to do that. Speaking of the vials, remember what the sponsor said back there? Something about injecting Darumi?
It seems Darumi Amamiya is not...
Mamma mia, let me go.
Is she still unconscious? No matter. I will inject this into her myself. I'm sure she'll find it most invigorating.
That means the sponsor probably went to Darumi's room!
She could be in danger! Come on! We ran for the stairs and headed up to the roof. You couldn't let the sponsor do anything to Darumi. Hideko had given her life to save her. She was her legacy. Darumi! He wrenched open the door to Darumi's room and charged inside. Jeez.
Oh no. Oh, dear.
Darumi was awake. She was sitting on the edge of her bed, staring vaguely up at the ceiling.
As okay as she can be.
It's like the opposite of okay, dog. What's up, Tsubasa? Why are you attacking me and you got me out of my... Oh, you finally decided to kill me, right? You're breathing heavy because of the anticipation. You gonna pass me around and have some fun with me first, or are you gonna save that until after I'm dead?
Oh.
Can't have a killing game without some Korean or sexy rated R scenes. Am I right? Go ahead and mess me up. Should we film it for posterity? Make sure you get my good side. My eyes roll up into the back of my head.
Thank goodness, she's just the same as ever. Morbid and appropriate sense of humor included. Are you alright, Darumi? You're not sick or in pain or anything?
Nope. I'm 110% A-okay. In fact, I think I'm actually getting some sleep for once. I've made my skin healthier than usual. Ah man, at this rate, the back under my eye might disappear. I love those little black smudges like they were my own children. I don't think I could bear losing them.
Wait, that's not just eyeliner? Well, anyway, I'm glad she's okay. There's just one problem. How exactly are we supposed to treat Darumi from now on? Obviously, I want to honor Hideko's last wish and do whatever I can to make sure she survives. But she's also technically the person who killed Hideko. There's no getting away from that. Then again, does Darumi even know what she did, or has she repressed that whole episode? Hey, Darumi. How much do you remember about what happened before you blacked out?
Pretty much all of it. You, me, Yagamu, Mistress Yuruko went off on a picnic, and we got attacked by a commander. Mistress Yuruko got mortally wounded protecting me. And then I stabbed her in the back and killed her. That just about covers everything, right?
So she remembers. I have to think she'd have been happier if she forgot, though. It's bad enough that she had to lose Hideko, but to have to kill her herself. What can I even say to someone who's been through something like that? Should I try to comfort her? Reassure her that she did the right thing? I'm out of my depth. I've got no idea what to do here.
Okay, Takumi, it's your turn. Tell me what's been happening while I was out. Is the killing game still going?
Yeah, it is. It hasn't been a constant thing, though. We managed to end it once, but then it just started up again. I explained everything to Dadami. I told her about how we'd formed the anti-sponsor alliance with Hiruko. About how Hiruko had obtained one of the same kind of suit the sponsor wore. And how, with Tsubasa's help, we figured out its weakness and taken down the sponsor. Of course, after that, the sponsor came back and revealed that they had multiple bodies. So in the end, nothing we did even mattered. Tears had sprung to my eyes while I was telling the story. Saying it out loud had made the pain of losing Hideko feel fresh and raw again. And then, it happened.
That?
She's losing it.
Okay.
She started acting really weird, even by her standards. She was stuttering the same syllable over and over again, making her sound like an old staticky radio. Come on, Durumi, what's...
That's what you get!
Finally, Durumi screamed so loud I had to cover my ears. With her voice had finally stopped echoing around the room, I took a moment to process what she'd actually said. Did you seriously just say that's what you get?
Well, duh! You're punishment for being dumb enough to try to end that hunt ahead of time! Killing games are an immutable law of nature. You can't just end them. How could you be so stupid? Moron! Moron!
What's with that attitude? I know you only just recovered, but there's a limit to what I'll put up from you. Hideko wanted to end the invader hunt so no one else would have to die. She gave her life to do that. Are you just going to trample over her feelings?
Mr. Hiruko stopped the killing game? You're crazy. She was the goddess of this game.
Goddess?
Mr. Hiruko reveled in slaughter and bloodshed. She was a perfect embodiment of everything the invader hunt stood for. And now she's in my tummy. That makes me like the holy mother of the goddess or something.
Durumi tenderly placed both her hands over her stomach.
Watch over me, Mistress Hiruko.
I got a god in my belly.
Lots of invaders and offer up their blood in your name. I'll knock everyone else out of the rankings and reign supreme as the queen of kills. Let's all have fun killing each other, guys.
Durumi's unbridled joy toward the killing game was unnerving, maybe even inhuman. I couldn't see us talking sense into her anymore. She was an uncontrollable monster. Was everything we did really pointless? Our alliance against the sponsor, getting the suit, Hiruko's sacrifice. What was the point of any of it?
Day 34?
Oops.
We time skipped 4 days. Jesus.
Yeah. The day after the sponsor came back to life, Yugami Tsubasa and I got together for another meeting of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance.
The way I see it, we got 2 options open to us. Continue playing the game or kill the sponsor to end it.
But, Jen, is that even possible?
No, I have no idea. That's something we could discuss if we choose that option. Right now, we got to decide on what direction we're going to take. I say we, but really it's up to you, Takumi.
Huh? You want me to decide?
You are the alliance leader. That's what Hiruko said, remember?
Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. She might have even given me the position because she knew she was going to die. Is that why? Did she think I could hold the Alliance together even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? I don't really have any skills or talents.
Nah, dude. It's got to be you. You got the courage and resolve we need to get us through this. Kinda like a, great resolve. Ace Attorney.
I'd like you to be the leader too, Takumi! So if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like that in charge.
You guys. Honestly, I think this might be too much for me. And if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Alright, I'll accept the position as leader. I might not have very much going for me, but I'll do everything I can to keep you safe.
That's the spirit! That's the spirit!
Okay then, oh crazy and powerful leader. Tell us where our alliance is going to go from here. Do we continue to participate in the Evader hunt, or do we try to kill off the sponsor?
Continue the hunt or kill the sponsor. Obviously, taking part in this game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another of my friends die at the end of every round. If we lose any more than this, it's going to be hard to get through our defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor. And I'm not sure if that's even possible anymore.
And there's 10 of them, dog.
Now that they've come back from the dead, they feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came up with something, how do we know if we got them all? If playing the game and killing the sponsor are both equally impossible, then... neither. I'm choosing the third option. The secret third option.
Third?
We run. We leave this place in the killing game behind. After all, who knows where the escape? We know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to activate it early, we can all go back to the artificial satellite. The sponsor and their bees are powerful, but there's no way they can follow us all the way into space.
What?
I mean, yeah, they said it wouldn't open until day 100.
But they didn't tell us this. Not in this timeline.
Takumi.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission.
Out of commission? You mean we can't use it at all? Since when?
Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time? Okay, wait a minute. I don't remember. Do you remember Takumi hitting his head? I don't remember.
No, but they think he did.
Okay.
Because of him skipping a day, you know, and having a spot in his memories because he got attacked by the sponsors.
Oh, so you forgot about that too, huh? In that case, it'll be easier to just show you again. Come on, let's go to the hangar.
Tsubasa led us to the storeroom underneath the gym. And there I saw...
What?
Oh my god! Okay, this was not what I was expecting. Every inch of the escape pod surface was riddled with holes.
Well, last time we saw this, it was in mint condition. What happened?
What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something?
Wow, exact same reaction as last time. You really did lose your memory, didn't you?
Never mind that. Tell me what's going on here. Who did this?
Less of a who and more of a what. Can't really blame anyone except the bacteria.
Bacteria? As in microscopic life forms? But the pod's not organic. How could they destroy solid metal?
But it's been here a day! What happened?
Corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria. It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to naked eye until the damage starts to show. Whoops, sorry. Bacteria eats away that metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum-level space, so there's not a lot we know about it.
Is there any chance of repairing the pod?
Not the way it is now. I'd have to get rid of the particle bacteria first.
Is that possible? Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me.
Yeah, but I'll need some of this. QB liquid. The only thing that can purge bacteria. I have no idea where to find it, though.
Huh? What about the biolab?
I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single file of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we can do is search around in the ruins outside and hope for the best.
So we're looking for a rare material while also trying not to fall behind in the rankings. But feeling that's not going to be easy. We'll have to repair the pod eventually, but activating it and getting out of here early does seem almost impossible.
You get the position we're in now? Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. We need to go with a different strategy. So, we're back to the first two choices I offered you. Play the game or kill the sponsor. What's it gonna be?
Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though. Sorry, I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair the pod and use it to escape from the game.
You sure? We just went through how doing that so hard is practically impossible.
We're going to face steep odds no matter what we do. I'd rather take a chance in the path I believe in. Step 1 is to find the QB liquid, destroy the particle bacteria, and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everything on board and get out of here, back to the artificial satellite.
Prioritize escaping to safety? That's what you're going with, Takumi. Well, I did say I respect our leader's decision. That cool with you too, Tsubasa?
What's wrong with you? Weren't you yelling at a video game a little while ago too? No. You sure? I heard you yell at Dead by Daylight about 1 million times. You haven't seen words. Sure, if that's what you want, Takumi. I'm fine with it. I've already made up my mind to stand by you to the very end. After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that and be as supportive as I can now.
Tsubasa. My heart gave a little leap. These two were putting so much faith in me, it made me feel like I could make it through any ordeal.
Huh?
Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls?
It's fine. I decided to officially leave that team. I feel bad for them losing a fighter, but you guys are way more important to me.
Way more important. When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like me has people who consider him important. As long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. Alright guys, let's fix this escape pod. We're all going home and we're going back alive! We had our goal. Now we just had to start making it a reality. First order of business was going to try and find some QB liquid. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had once been stores, ransacking the shelves for anything that looked like what we needed. Of course, we should have known better than to think we'd find something that rare that easily. Before we knew it, the sky had turned the dark orange of sunset.
Oh, sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon.
It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little longer.
Overdoing is not gonna help anyone, Takumi. The search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. You never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. You need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflict.
Oh, right. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in any real danger of being executed. It made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back for today. In the interest of staying fresh for tomorrow, we returned to the school and went straight to bed. Time passed, and eventually... Final day of the Invader Hunt first round arrived.
I have the comic.
Get ready for... Prepare to spend... Be ready to give your life.
Oh, the hell you felt so...
Here it is, the end of round 1. Whoever it is at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Shoma was in last place. I wonder what's going through his mind now that he's facing death. What is he feeling? Maybe I'll go check on him while there's still time. Dude, we haven't seen him for several days. I think he killed himself. I will be real.
Oh, he's alive.
Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Well, he's gonna die at midnight, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, Takumi. Good morning.
Morning, Shoma. Sorry to call on you so early.
It's fine. I don't mind. Are you feeling alright? Spending too much time breathing the same air as me will probably spoil the rest of your day, you know.
His self-esteem is just as low as ever. But he doesn't seem scared. Shoma, how can you be so calm? Today's the last day of this round of the game. We're at the bottom of the rankings. If you don't earn some points quick, then...
I know, but it's okay. I decided to accept my death as gracefully as I can.
Enter here.
You're just going to accept it? Don't you want to survive?
Of course. Well, I did have first anyway. I wanted to make it out of here. Yeah. I wanted to make it out of here someday and see Leo again, but I changed my mind. Another person shouldn't have to die just to keep a piece of human trash like me alive a little longer.
That's it? You're okay with being killed in this messed up game we're being forced to play?
No, I hate that it has to be this way. But that's all the more reason for me not to struggle against the inevitable.
What do you mean?
If I stay where I am in last place,
I'm
no one else
sorry.
will have to worry about dying. Sponsor won't see us panic and turn on each other, but that's not going to happen. I may not be able to defeat the sponsor, but I can at least disappoint them. I'm going to consider that a win.
I mean, that's sad, but sweet.
I'll end my life with my one and only victory. That's good enough for me.
Again, these characters are written great.
Yeah. Seeing Shoma's smile on the face of certain death brought tears to my eyes. All this time, we'd been so focused on our own survival, and here he was, willing to give his life to save the rest of us. And like, a bunch of these routes are written by different people. There were like 10 writers, and they wrote their own routes. It's like, wow. They all managed to like write them this good. It had to take a tremendous amount of inner strength and kindness too.
Actually, since you're here, do you think I could ask you for one last favor? You want us to take care of Leo, is it?
Yeah, a favor? Yeah. Oh, Ava! Yeah.
We still haven't brought her mask back.
Yeah. Well, Takumi said he doesn't want to because he thinks that when they give her the mask, people are gonna realize that, oh shit, yeah, this is a commander, we should kill her for points, and he doesn't want that to happen.
Don't they already know?
I mean, they've forgotten about it. They're probably too engrossed in everything else going on that they forgot about Ava being there, except for Shoma.
Can you take over looking after Ava for me? She needs someone to bring her food and clean her cage and talk to her so she won't get lonely. The fact that I'll be leaving her alone here is the one thing that still bothers me. I just want her to be happy. Shoma X Ava ship, maybe?
Ever since I refused to give Ava her mask back, we hadn't exactly been on great terms. But if this was Shoma's last request, I owed it to him to try. I nodded firmly. Sure, you can leave Ava to me. I'll do whatever I can to protect her from harm and misfortune. I promise.
Thank you. That's such a relief. Now I really do have no regrets.
I spent the whole of that day with Shoma. He told me about Ava's favorite foods and regaled me with stories about him and Leo back in the residential complex. We passed the time chatting aimlessly, even after the sun went down. But then, on the stroke of midnight... This is just sad, man.
Hunters of the Special Defense Unit, gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the first round is upon us.
You were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. There we were all forced to watch Shoma's execution. There's so many.
We are Legion. Shoma Jinzaki, alas, his refusal to compete seriously made the end of this first round quite the anticlimax. The final struggle is to stay out in the last place is usually one of the most exciting parts of the game. I hope we'll have no cowards in the next round. I encourage you to put all your energy in the hunt from now on. You don't want to end up like him, do you?
Shoma was just a shriveled up corpse now. He looks so small, like some kind of grotesque figurine.
Damn it! I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Shoma.
I'm sorry, Shoma.
Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we become stronger still. We are Legion. God, they're big.
Yeah, the more cryptoglobin the sponsor absorbs, the more powerful they get. I can feel it from here.
When does the second round start anyway? I'm guessing we're not gonna dive into it right from tomorrow? You can relax on that count. I will grant all of you a week's respite for surviving the first round. The second round will begin on day 43. Use that time to rest, recuperate, and prepare for the next hunt.
It's not very long, but at least we get some time off.
Not like we can take it easy though. Gotta use that time to get stronger and survive the next round too. Hey! Ima, Kako! As of right now, you guys are in boot camp. We're going out to the mountains to train.
What?
Oh, great. Never been any good at this sporty jock stuff.
You're gonna listen to your big brother and you're gonna like it. A week off. Will we be able to find the QB liquid and get out of here in that time?
I hereby call the first round of the invader hunt to a close. I'll leave the task of getting rid of this filthy corpse to you. Don't call him filthy.
We dug a grave for Shoma in the schoolyard and buried his body. Fuck.
Buried his grave.
Saved us all.
Uh.
Forget what you've done for us. I promise.
Words of gratitude came spilling out of my mouth. Thanks to Shoma's sacrifice, the rest of us didn't have to struggle to stay out of last place. The sponsor was wrong. Shoma wasn't a coward. He was the only one of us who had the strength to put others first.
I won't let your sacrifice be in vain.
Another friend dead, thanks to the invader hunt. This can't be allowed to continue. We're finding that liquid and repairing the escape pod. We'll find a way to get it working. Then we're getting everyone on board and getting out of here. Back home. Back to the artificial satellite.
Get ready for it. Prepared. Be ready to give your...
Day 36. This is the start of our week's break from the invader hunt. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to be sitting around doing nothing. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance is going to be giving their all searching for the QB liquid we need to repair the escape pod. Oh, and there's something else. Ava. I did promise Shoma I'd take care of her. It's been awkward between us ever since I'd made her cry that one time. But this was what Shoma wanted. I'd have to honor his last request. I made my way to the courtyard, determined to patch things up with our prisoner.
I see. So Shoma's dead.
Ava's face fell when I told her what had happened.
He was such a timid boy, and a little strange, but I liked him. He was kind, even to a prisoner like me.
Huh?
Leaving you behind was his only regret. He said he wanted you to be happy.
Huh?
He really was a great guy. No matter how bad things looked for him, he was always thinking of others. And now, it was my turn to carry on that legacy.
Huh?
Hey, Ava. I'm sorry I broke my promise to return your mask. Do you think you can find it in your heart to forgive me? Shoma asked me to take care of you in his place after he was gone. I know you probably won't like seeing me every day from now on, but...
No, I don't mind. In fact, I've wanted to apologize to you for a while now. I'm sorry about last time. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. That mask is just so important to me. It's easy for me to get carried away.
Ava bowed her head in apology. Unlike our last conversation, she was clearly thinking a lot more calmly and rationally now. Or maybe calm wasn't the word. Maybe it was more like resignation. Her face was eerily still, almost devoid of emotion. I didn't have it in me to act like this situation was any better than it was, either. The mood began to stagnate. If you're that concerned about having your face exposed, I can get you a hat or something. No.
That wouldn't work. I decided never to cover my face with anything other than that mask.
Oh, wow, okay. I didn't realize it was such a specific belief.
Without that mask, I'm nothing. I can't stay calm, I can't gather my courage.
You're really attached to it, huh? Is it like a source of support for you? It's kind of like Kurata.
Of course it is. That mask is the only of its kind in all the world.
Oh, she's a mom! Oh no!
My daughter made it especially for me.
Your daughter? You have a kid?
Do I look too young to be a mother? Technically, it was my brother's wife who gave birth to her.
Oh, okay, it's just she adopted him.
And after her parents died...
Wait! Wait, was it? No, okay, I'm thinking of a different timeline. Fuck. I'm thinking of the fused. I'm thinking of the two who fused.
Yeah.
Because they had a kid.
And
so I don't know, maybe they are related? I don't know. But it's hard to tell because in this timeline, the fusing thing didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it is possible that those two commanders could be like her like brother-in-law or sister-in-law or shit like that. What did she say? Okay, brother. Okay, so yeah, sister-in-law.
But after her parents died, I took her in. Even if we're only tangentially related by blood, she is my one and only daughter.
It was a shocking revelation. Ava, a mother? But there was more to it than that. Something here didn't add up. Invaders were creatures created by the Earth itself to help bring about world death. That was what we've been told.
Did we ever talk about how the invaders could be from the artificial satellite?
That was my original theory. But now with all the stuff Siri said about the artificial satellite being where or what we learned about, because I think Nico also talked about it with the Exodus project. That was like their get everyone out, like off of the Earth and onto the artificial satellite. Ow, I scratched myself. Is them, getting everyone from the TRC onto the artificial satellite, so that was the Exodus project. So, realistically speaking, from what we know, the humanity should be on the artificial satellite.
Alright. The Earth must have
But for some reason there are, I'm assuming, other people. Or they could be aliens. I remember in
the other timeline Hiruko did
say the other timeline Hiruko said that they could be aliens. So either they are aliens who invaded Earth, or they're aliens who have been on Earth for some time after world death.
The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school.
Had we been wrong this whole time? Did the invaders actually have their own lives outside of world death? Yeah. It would be easy enough to get the truth. All I had to do was ask Ava, what are you? I forced myself to hold the question back. What mattered right now was finding the QB liquid and fixing the escape pod.
I want to know.
If we let the true nature of the invaders distract us, we'd never get any of that done.
I want to know.
Oh, Commune. I miss you so much.
Commune.
I can't remember if we've heard that name. Is that the daughter? That might be the daughter.
Yeah.
Ava muttered that last sentence under her breath, staring up at the sky through the bars of her cage. That is probably a name we haven't heard before. Commune. That must be her daughter's name.
Commune.
After that, I met up with Yugamo and Tsubasa, and we set out for the day. Outside the school, we began our search for the QB liquid with renewed vigor. We pinned down a potential location on a map we found in the library beforehand, and soon found ourselves sifting through rubble in an old pharmaceutical facility. We had nothing to show for our hard work that day. Only thing we'd found in the ruins was regular junk. Finding what we needed wouldn't be easy. There were bound to be days when we walked away disappointed, just like this one.
Day 37.
The next day, ooh, new drawing. We focused on old pharmacies and construction sites in the residential areas.
New CG.
Yeah, new background. But once again, we found nothing but junk and had to return to the school empty-handed.
Dog is bandages. Be grateful. Another new CG.
No, we seen this one because in Route Zero, Nozomi and Takumi went to look for medicine. After that, we searched the ruins of every house we could find from corner to corner. We failed to find what we were looking for, and before we knew it, the sun was going down.
Hey, big guy. Day 59?
Yep.
Goddamn.
Keep it going. On day 38, we made our way to the ruins of an old dockyard. We searched all day, but didn't find anything that looked like it could be the QB liquid.
Day 40?
Yep. Only 3 more days.
Can we save here?
Yeah. Make good progress.
Get prepared. Be ready to give.
We made good progress. Didn't find shit.
Didn't find shit. Shoma's dead. Yeah. Everything sucks. There's 10 other sponsors now. The fuck do we do?
Takamura hates us again.
Fucking boomeranged back into hating us. In the same session, he hated us, forgave us, and then hated us again. We can never win.
In the span of 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.